Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the innovative world of the Sancar Armed Unmanned Surface Vehicle, also known as Sancar AUSV, which stands for Armed Uncrewed Surface Vehicle, and refers to a remotely operated or autonomous naval combat platform. A cutting-edge Turkish drone boat that's revolutionizing maritime security with its multi-mission capabilities for reconnaissance, surveillance, surface warfare, and mine countermeasures in high-risk waters. If you're a military tech enthusiast, a naval strategy buff, or just fascinated by how unmanned surface vessels, also known as USVs, which are remotely piloted or fully autonomous boats used for various maritime tasks, are transforming modern naval operations amid rising tensions in regions like the Black Sea or Eastern Mediterranean, you're in for a real treat because Sancar isn't just another patrol boat, it's a compact, high-speed predator developed by HAVELSAN and Yonca-Onuk Shipyard. Capable of speeds over 40 knots while armed with Roketsan missiles and a STAMP machine gun system for independent protection of naval bases, critical infrastructure, or coastal facilities. Unveiled in June 2022 and now completing live fire trials in the Marmara Sea as of September 17, 2025. This USV represents Turkey's leap into unmanned naval warfare, leveraging expertise from its armed unmanned aerial vehicle programs to create a cost-effective, personnel-sparing asset that minimizes risks in contested environments. We'll break down its impressive capabilities in full detail, give you a comprehensive technical rundown based on the latest trial results, explore its strategic role in maritime defense, and cover the freshest factual news straight from recent developments as of September 24, 2025, including its handover to the Turkish Armed Forces and potential export buzz. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's set sail for everything you need to know about the Sancar drone. The Sancar's capabilities are what make it a standout in the growing fleet of unmanned surface vessels, engineered specifically as a multi-mission platform to perform reconnaissance and surveillance, surface warfare, and mine countermeasure operations in challenging sea states, offering high maneuverability and speed to evade threats while delivering precision strikes or detecting hazard without risking human crews. At its core, this USV excels in independent naval protection, equipped with Roketsan missiles, likely the Atmaca anti-ship missile or Sarit laser-guided rockets, for engaging enemy vessels or coastal targets up to 25 kilometers away, complemented by the Aselsan STAMP stabilized machine gun platform, also known as Stabilized Turreted Armament Platform, which is a remote-controlled weapon system mounting a 12.7mm heavy machine gun or 7.62mm medium machine gun for close-range defense against small boats, drones, or personnel. Its open architecture allows quick mission adaptations, from deploying sonar arrays for mine detection in up to sea state 4 conditions, moderate waves up to 1.25 meters high, to launching electronic warfare payloads for jamming enemy communications or radar, all while its Advent Rota combat management system, derived from HAVELSAN's Advent, which is an advanced digital naval combat management system for integrated sensor fusion and weapon control, enables autonomous or remote operation via satellite links for standoff control up to hundreds of kilometers away. Powered by 2 diesel engines with water jet propulsion, Sancar achieves speeds exceeding 40 knots, or about 74 kilometers per hour, with a range of 400 nautical miles at 10 knots for endurance and patrol missions. And its lightweight composite hull minimizes radar and acoustic signatures for stealthy approaches in littoral waters. In operational terms, Sancar can self-deploy from shore or motherships to secure choke points, detect and neutralize floating mines with towed sonar, or launch missile salvos against approaching threats like fast attack craft, all while its modular design supports rapid reconfiguration for humanitarian roles like search and rescue with sensor pods or cargo delivery in disaster zones. Its personnel-free operation reduces risks in high-threat areas, making it a force multiplier for Turkey's Navy in the Aegean or Black Sea. Let's break down the technical specs and how Sancar operates in practice, because a HAVELSAN Yonca-Onuk collaboration here is a masterclass in compact, lethal naval engineering, blending proven drone tech with surface vessel agility to create a USV that's as deployable as a rigid-hulled inflatable boat, but packs the firepower of a corvette. Physically, Sancar measures about 10 meters in length with a beam of around 2.5 meters and a draft of less than 1 meter for shallow water ops, displacing approximately 15 tons with a low-profile composite hull for reduced detectability, powered by twin diesel engines producing a combined output enabling 40-plus knot sprints and a 400 nautical mile endurance at economical speeds. The propulsion uses water jets for high maneuverability, 0 to 40 knots in seconds with 360-degree turning capability, and its fuel-efficient design supports up to 48 hours of loiter in surveillance mode, with optional solar panels for extended passive ops. Armament centers on the forward-mounted STAMP turret with a 12.7mm cord-heavy machine gun for anti-surface and anti-air rolls up to 2 kilometers, backed by 4 Roketsan laser-guided rocket pods or 2 Atmaka anti-ship missiles for precision strikes up to 25 kilometers, all stabilized for firing while underway in Sea State 3. Sensors include electro-optical infrared cameras for day-night targeting, a surface search radar for vessel detection up to 20 kilometers, and optional sonar for mine hunting down to 50 meters depth, all fused by the Advent Rota system, which processes data for autonomous threat response or remote operator override via encrypted links. Operationally, the flow is efficient and low risk. Launched from a tender vessel or shore ramp, Sancar transits autonomously using GPS and inertial navigation to a patrol area, scans with radar and cameras for threats like incoming speedboats, locks on with laser designation for Sirit rockets, or inertial guidance for Atmaka, fires a salvo while evading with high-speed maneuvers, then returns or loiters for data relay. All controlled from a portable ground station or command ship, with the modular bays allowing swaps for mine-sweeping gear or electronic warfare emitters in minutes. This makes Sancar ideal for distributed maritime operations, where small teams can control multiple units to secure straits or harass enemy fleets without exposing ships. The Sancar's strategic role is pivotal for Turkey's blue water ambitions, serving as a low-cost, high-impact asset in anti-access/area denial strategies to protect the Bosphorus, Aegean Islands, or Black Sea assets by denying sea lanes to adversaries, integrating with manned vessels for layered defense, while its unmanned nature allows risky probes into contested waters. In multinational ops like those with NATO, it could support mine clearance in the Mediterranean or swarm attacks on hostile shipping, reducing crew risks in asymmetric conflicts. Fun fact, Sancar's name honors a historical Turkish figure, symbolizing its role as a conqueror of sea threats, and its 40-knot speed lets it outrun most patrol boats. Another cool tidbit: the Advent Rota system is derived from Naval Combat Management, making Sancar the first USV with full warship-level targeting autonomy. The latest news as of September 24, 2025, has Sancar completing live fire trials in the Marmara Sea on September 17th, where it successfully demonstrated missile and gun engagements against surface targets, paving the way for handover to the Turkish armed forces imminently, as announced by HAVELSAN. This follows its June 2022 launch, with the first unit now ready for delivery after acceptance tests, and Turkey's Defense Industries Agency President Ismail Demir noting in 2022 that Sancar leverages UAV expertise for unmanned naval dominance. No exports confirmed yet, but interest from Gulf states persists, and its open architecture supports quick upgrades like anti-drone jammers. Challenges include scaling production, but with Turkey's USV push, Sancar is set for fleet integration by early 2026. The Sancar armed unmanned surface vehicle is a stealthy sea hunter for modern navies, blending speed, firepower, and autonomy to secure waters without crew risks. So, what do you all think about Sancar? Are you impressed by its 40-knot sprints and Roketsan arms, excited for its trials, or curious about Turkey's USV fleet? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends who love naval tech, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel for more deep dives into the drones shaping our seas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.